Look inside of yourself, Zuko.
And start asking yourself the real questions. Like, why am I hot on this side of the pillow but cold on the other?
I love the show. Watch Avatar. It's good. Uncle Iroh's my dad. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and today we're playing Almighty Potatoes in Valheim.
Top of the morning to you laddies, it's Jacksepticeye here, and today we're doing a collab with Markiplier and Almighty Potatoes.
Oh, yes, that's what I am. I'm John Korean, man. Yep. Anyways, I would commentate on this building, but it seems we have someone else who would do that. You know, if there was actually a guy here.
Hi, I'm sorry, I was just having trouble joining the fucking server!
Also, I found out that my mic has latency, meaning that the audio is disconnected from my mouth.
Well then.
Man, I just see wood left over. What happened? Who raided it? How'd it get so wet?
I don't know.
Like, you have this part that's completely destroyed.
Dad's lord or whatever happened when I was okay.
Like, okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, look, Zwest is here. Look at just the amount. Okay, so you see this?
It's on both sides.
Look at this specifically, though.
What the fuck? It's all gone.
Yeah, I don't know what. You're a freak.
What happened whilst I was there?
That's a good question. Okay, I like to imagine Draugr came along and said, "Hey, yo, what's up? It's me, John Draugr."
It probably was, like, that's my active theory, is that probably was the goblins or something that came by.
Even the stone foundation's a little damaged, so you might want to repair that. I'll repair it, actually.
No.
Because I have the hammer and you're slow. Cry about it, chat.
Imagine going to the plains like a fucking Bigfoot with only berries.
You know, I'm going to get like a clip of like the Reddit post and, you know, just to show people, just to show them that we're big men.
We're big cavemen.
We are big doofus. I guess it would be useful if we had an editor to like edit down the live stream to its funniest moments, but that's not for me. That's a lot of work I don't want to do.
Only the Redditors care about efficiency.
You know, you're right, and we're not efficient people. Mediocrity is the new trend.
Maybe if I looked at the other side, I'd understand how I did the corners. However, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, no. This is what happens when you go to the dark side. Actually, there's something more important. You can actually build your shiz, like, later. We have this thing, like, I don't know if you know this, because you're, like, a noob at this, and I'm basically professional. But we have to go to a certain place for a thumbnail to get people to click on the video. Because people won't click on it because of the content in the video. Because it's, like, you know, because they can't see it.
If they just give me a moment and be more patient, these content consumers.
You can wait, actually.
You see, you're here for our personalities if you stay to this section. You don't care about a thumbnail, now do you? It's totally not the only reason you clicked on the video.
Is this gaslighting your viewers? Who cares? They can go suck an egg.
You want to be a recurring viewer, now don't you?
Oh yeah, you love to help out small, lonely, single channels in your area.
Let's do the thumbnail.
Okay, finally. Alright, I'm gonna kill the neck first.
It shouldn't be collapsing on its own, because it wasn't decaying, so it just...
Why did it suddenly turn dark and cold? What the frick happened?
You feel cold.
Look at me, I'm so cold. I'm gonna use wooden arrows to kill these gamers, you know what? What are they gonna do? Oop.
What are they gonna do? Cry about it?
What are you gonna go do? Go on Reddit and tell me how inefficient I am?
Dashing, think about it. We're no better than them.
I'm not here to be better than them. I'm here to cause chaos. I am not here for the moral high ground. So I have an idea for the thumbnail. I can like stand here and you can stand there. I guess maybe you should stand there because you're the person who made this monstrosity.
Yeah, it's so funny because I remember how the like actual building that was over this at one point looked. Now it's just, yeah, there is like a tiny like building shrine here that covered the whole.
Oh, here you go. Look at it. You can't even see the end of the bridge.
God, it's beautiful.
And then you can run. Okay, you run.
Should probably light up the torches up here.
Yeah, probably. I don't want wraiths to come spawning in. But I'm planning to end the bridge soon. Once I run out of wood in the chest, that's when the bridge ends.
That's just how it's gonna end.
I got a full wood cart of wood, and if that goes away, then like that, I'm not, nah. Just nah. I guess we can explore the freaking deer boss. You want to kill the deer boss?
We haven't done it in a while, we might as well.
You know, my loyal followers wouldn't care if I made the clip go on a little too long. Maybe make it a little boring, I guess you could say. They wouldn't mind of us just silently walking towards the deer boss.
Just just enough substance that they stay clicked on, but not enough substance that they're actually enjoying the video.
Yeah, exactly. Also, by the way, the deer boss is... We haven't showed them the base here. What is... I like how I should go on the map like you can see it as if I'm streaming. Yeah, like the base right here where I can ping. Like here.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's this one. I can hold X and move it around. What?
What?
Do you see? It's around you, Clancy. Do you see it? It's around the ring.
Like Halo Wars.
It's around you. It consumes your every action.
Gaze upon it as it runs into the distance.
Oh, it goes off the world. It goes into space. I see Oppenheimer. Okay. Yeah, it's right there. Let's go to West Virginia portal.
Ra's al Ghul.
Why the frick Ra's al Ghul? Oh my god! It's also the Cyberman! I think we need deer trophies actually to summon the deer.
Oh yeah, don't we?
I'm sure we'll find it nearby.
I wonder why so many of these deaths are day 8. It's as if we did the boss on day 8.
Oh, if people saw that, because we didn't... This is just... I love how it's just how we generally act. We don't even do it for it's just how we do it.
Yeah, we just fucking like kept throwing ourselves at it with like what we're hitting it with again.
I think
like
we just had wooden spears. We would go back. We would try to find a way to lure the boss. And then we would attack it with our wooden spears, sometimes one by one in a conga line, because that's what we do for all games.
Oh yeah, the old like shack that we used to do just specifically so you can use the workbench.
Oh yeah, that was just the design. That was our replicatable design, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my... Oh, what the... Who just... What? Okay, whatever. I don't care. So, deer head. Is there any deers nearby, by chance? You know, maybe... Okay.
Probably.
Okay, tell me if we find... Tell me... If you see deer, go shooty shoot. I remember the river, though. I remember how painful it was to cross it. Every time there was a boss watching.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we needed meat anyways.
Fuck.
Oh, there's the house!
I'll do it the ancient way.
I'll do it the, my way. Okay, let me get my stamina first.
I'll do it the ancient way.
Racism time! If I die, I just want you to know that this grave was by accident and was not recorded on camera.
Yeah, we'll cut it out.
Oh yeah, we figured out the bench that we could make these things, and then I guess we forgot about it after a while. Yep, okay, we have the workbench here for some reason. I think we broke our stuff, and we decided to live here for a while. This was like our retirement home.
You know, why did we... There's a deer rug here. Why did we never use this again?
Yeah, that is a good... Well, why did we just keep a deer rug?
Just left it here. Just steals it from this archaeologist site.
Hold on, wait. I need to place the deer rug somewhere else. That makes more sense. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, on that table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this looks a little quirky, but it works. Why is there another boar? How hard is it to find a deer near the freaking deer father?
I killed a deer.
You have its head?
It just didn't give me its head.
Okay, then.
Hey, deer god, can I summon you with a gray dwarf?
Do I see deer?
No.
No! You are required to get head. And head you shall receive. Hey, bro. Hey, yo, Nick, what the fuck? Did that boar just summon into existence? Deer? Oh, no, it's a boar, man. So, let's see. I still don't see a deer, even though I remember there being deers and skeletons here.
Yeah, Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Yeah, usually at this part of the video, I would usually tell like a grand story that I made up on the spot or something, but like I have nothing. I got nothing.
Well, you see, back in the day, the Viking colonists...
It has to be vivid, okay? You say, back in the day when the world was still fresh and anew, we were nothing but humble Viking settlers.
That is true.
Okay, you gotta add that visual imagery.
Civ, hi. Civ.
The Civ, why?
Civ, why?
Civ, why? ¿Por qué?
¿Por qué?
Why? Deer? I found deer! Ook found deer! Deer run towards man! Deer run towards man? Why deer runs away? Oh, man know how to shoot. Deer keeps running. Man misses again. He didn't shoot far enough. Man run out of stamina. Didn't work out. How is the deer still running? Stop! Stop!
Where is this deer traumatic event occurring?
How has it ran so far? Ah, scheiße, I found another boar.
Don't worry, I got this.
No. Oh.
Don't worry, I got this.
Thanks, homeboy. Did you drop head?
No.
Okay, this is like a really good chance for you to improve storytelling skills. Tell me a story about your cock.
Now you see, the cock is the national animal.
I take it back. Tell me the story of how you accidentally tripped.
Okay, so once upon a time.
Think of an Irish salesman, okay? Because you can do that.
The knights are still young, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, you know how it goes. You would try to tie your laces, but then you'd fail at doing that because you suck.
Go for like the voice acting spirit with this, like, aye, back in the day when we were sailing for some. Yeah.
Back in the day, you know, as it was.
'Twas it was indeed.
This story be going nowhere narratively.
Actually, the perfect story to tell would be like the Viking ship in your eyes, from your perspective.
Yeah, but what to tell about the Viking ship from my perspective?
The wheelbarrow, what it was like to get on it, how you struggled with it, and then you can talk about how we sailed on, how I was the captain, how the crew was moving.
Yarg! You see?
You see, I cannot see! Help, I've lost my sight!
My eyes! They exploded!
God,
fast! Before the times when my eyes exploded, there was a Viking granddaddy who decided to go on a journey with his pals to a new land. And they began this journey by aboard in their national transport vehicle, a wagon carrying storage.
It makes it sound like third person, though. You gotta make it first person. You gotta say, like, I remember when the captain said XYZ, blah, blah, blah.
Yarg, I remember when the captain who is pulling the cart, I remember when he said, all aboard! It is time to go! And then we all decided to go. And we eventually made it after hours of this thing being pushed along by this fat ass. And we made it to the boat and boarded it. And then we decided that we would journey to a new land, never before seen. And we journeyed for many a night, many a day, many a month, many a year, many an eon. You get the point. It just kept going and it never ended.
It just kept on going.
We journeyed through a storm. Actually, no, they didn't. That's a historical embellishment.
Oh, hello, it's me, a new character called John, no fun, poopy pants.
Yeah, I'm from Reddit.
Yeah, the travel was actually quite mid.
And then eventually, we saw it in our sights when the new day started. We saw a new land, lush with green and tree, lush with new berries for us to eat. And we made it to the land, we made it on there, and we made it onto the hill. And then we saw it, what would soon be our graves. Tar! And the tar was actually oil! And instead of giving us fuel, it decided to use us as its fuel, and it lashed out in a fury! I saw my best friend pirate dead! I saw him slaughtered like cattle! I remember how it felt to see him waddle in there. He just wanted to take a sip. He wanted to see if it was flammable. and then it took a sip of him, and we never saw him again. I pulled out my spear and shield in an attempt to get revenge for me fallen comrade, and then it was too late. The slime, it struck me down. It blasted through me shield. It slinged its dung at me, and it did poison.
God.
And then I slowly died, whilst announcing loudly, "Ah, the damage! Ah, it does poison too!" And then I fell.
I remember the tale. It's almost like I was there yesterday. What happened to the rest of the crew? Did they survive? Was there any survivors left?
That's... I remember I heard from one of us who lived, one of us who waddled away. He grabbed his shield, he was called Captain America, and he just waddled away after seeing everyone die. I remember what happened to the captain. He tried to retreat to the ship, he tried to go back home to land, to safety. But then the slimes, they boarded the ship in their fury. They boarded it and then ate him alive. Killing the ship with him, submerging it into the depths
Of its very shallow land.
because of us. We landed right there on the beach, so I really don't know. I think it went that deep into the ground, but still.
It wasn't there, that's for sure.
Maybe it sunk below the sand.
Aye, that'd be a tale.
Maybe like my friend Silence. Maybe it was dragged onto the land and then into that very tar pit where it was never seen again.
What? That's so sad. Oh no, here's what could be. That was a good story though. That was a grand story. The details and all. You could always be more tonal. That's always a thing. Okay, add more emotion to it. That's always something that could happen. It's one of those things where it's like if you just add over way too much emotion to it, it only adds on. No matter how ridiculous it is. Second one is that you could give like an introduction to character. Okay, so that people could like get connected to the crew as they get picked apart one by one.
It's true.
Like, Shaken came aboard. Barely knew him, but he had the same energy as Oog. A once landlubber who sailed around the land with nothing but his bare balls and his club.
A true child he was.
Aye, and then there came Silent. A hothead who couldn't stop dipping his toes in the very hot land that was with our castle. I actually don't know. Then there was the captain.
I still find that so funny. He kept trying to get onto, like, the fire and walk over it. It's just like you're not going to live. You're going to keep burning to death.
But he did it anyways. If for nothing else, the one thing we were proud, the one thing we saw inside of him was his pure commitment. And thus came the captain. Aye, the captain was the one who suggested this adventure. Ooh, I went lightheaded. And then there was me. Nothing but a humble builder, building the castles of Eden. Of Eden. Something even Notre Dame's mother would be jealous. Whoever Notre Dame's mother was, I don't know.
It's mother?
Yeah, it's mother.
I don't know what it's probably like just a smaller church would be its mom.
Yeah, maybe. And after that, you just go into story. You talk about the sale. It kept on going. It kept on going. That was a good part. I like you that.
It just kept going.
It didn't stop going. It just continued going. You get
When
the point.
when in reality, like, the journey was, what, like 2 minutes?
Yeah. It was 2 minutes long, that's all.
The journey over there was 2 minutes. The landing bit was barely a minute.
Aye, and thus we landed ashore. I want you to try and kind of imagine it as, how I imagine it is I like to imagine it's like a video slapstick. What is it? One of those videos where they have puppets slapped on, they add random elements throughout the story. And I like to imagine like, okay, now how do you have that image inside of your head and how do you have other people have that same image in their head? Yeah, just have like very good visuals inside your head because I know we're both very visual people, or I'm assuming anyways. Where it's like, imagine that you have an apple. We either imagine an apple in our head or we have an apple in our hand. Or maybe you're one of those people who imagine the word, I don't know.
I can do both.
Yeah, it's usually both for most people. Also, always a great thing is to like remember an emotional experience and then use that. Make it as glorious as possible and add as much details to it. Without making it sound too long, okay? That's usually when you drag on a part for too. That's not really a problem for us.
However,
that's
to
part
be
of the
fair,
bit.
that it kept on going was me dragging it on purposely.
Yeah, that's just purposeful. That's like, that's kind of the point of the entire thing.
Just kept on going.
I didn't understand why.
We never saw that. Yeah, we got a bit sidetracked by embellishing a tale.
Yeah, that happens to the worst of us. There you go. I guess this is just great practice for you to be a voice actor. Okay, I'm guessing you usually want to tell a story if you're an actor to get the people to be like, this guy. Yeah, this guy knows how to act. I think I'm actually getting teared up here. Like, it wasn't supposed to be that deep. I was just trying to interview him.
Don't you try to hear him out?
The frick you say? I resumed my identity. You know, the viewers don't need to see us beat the deer boss, do they?
I need to see us beat the deer boss.
Okay.
I can make my way. I can go the distance.
It will be the day that I fall for you. What is the entire song?
I was just quoting the fucking, like, Heracles, or Disney's Hercules. The fucking, like, main song where it's like, I can go the way, I can go the distance.
You know what would have been a butter reference that you could have done? If it was not saying, time is wasting forward till we arrive. Sure. I don't think torch. Oh.
You have so many torches.
You know, I'm a light sleeper. I need to, like, a night light for me too. I'm out of wood. Do you have wood?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's outside. Like, literally right next to your bed, outside. It's right there. Like, literally right there.
It's completely necessary.
Well, I had to make sure you... So, I like the window you have. It really adds to the place.
I don't have enough wood to replace it.
Well, that's fine. I'll use it for the campfire. What is that feeling? Having the flame sparks go onto your skin as you're sleeping? You grow used to it. You don't even recognize it's there anymore.
You see, it's being rested. That's what it feels like.
Ah, I didn't know. You didn't have to go into
grab
detail.
Water really quickly.
Okay. I forgot about this place. I fall for you! How long has a deer trophy been there the entire time? You know, I'm not even gonna pick it up. I'm just gonna wait for Clancy to come back and I'm just gonna approach him being like, hey Clancy, why are you built? So anyways, while I wait, it takes him like a good hour. Okay, actually I can't do it that close to the mic, so have fun with that. I don't know how the mics can pick it up. It might be all compressed. So it's down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. You know, I have to place it back. I have to place it back. There's no way. Like, we're just special people at this point. I don't even know how you can justify this. Hey, Clancy, can I show you something?
Why am I hearing the loop?
So I found where the deer head was the entire time.
Oh.
I will fall for you! Oh. Do you not know that? Actually, like, for realsies. How do you not know that? It's an iconic meme. Oh yeah, there's the full version.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
It goes on.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
It's so stupid. Tonight
Yeah.
will be the night that I fall for you. Over again. Also, according to one of the comments, apparently you can actually get chickens in the game.
What?
Yeah, you just have to beat the 5th boss and you can buy it from the merchant guy we found. I got a deer trophy! Let's go back to our home! I forgot you need head. Okay, where? Boom.
Deer
Boom,
head,
boom,
specifically.
boom,
I don't...
boom.
You know, I'm summoning it because of you.
Oh, God! I am not throwing away my yacht! Wherever it wants, really.
I think it's one of those particle effects I like.
I think that's the deer, actually. Tonight is the night where I fall for you. Oh! What is this music? It goes hard.
It does go hard.
You know what? You know what? It's just...
We're glass cannons. This is our job.
Actually, I remember how we beat the boss last time. We found a position that where he wouldn't attack us. We like hid behind rocks whenever he does lightning. We found a way to dodge it in time.
It's also that he's well like choreographed, so like
We simply played like it was... I mean, that was like the most least... Give us your meat, man.
your meat is mine.
Well, we got another trophy. There was actually a comment earlier that's like, hey, if you get the game for $20, it would be totally cool if you joined the server. It's like, no. The entire point is that this is basically Unis Honest.
As much as I would love to immediately buy the game after this, because I love Valheim.
It would destroy the point.
Like,
the reason why we're playing it so much is because we have a limited time left. Otherwise, we would have just never played the game. So, yeah. Okay,
like
the clock is ticking.
Hold on, I just realized something. I like how, because we didn't, when we built this fort, before we go through the portal, when we built this fort, we didn't have the, like, axe necessary to cut down this birch tree. So we it's just part of the wall.
It's part of the wall, part of the nature.
It's part of the wall rather than building the wall, like, around it or anything. It's just, these trees are part of the wall.
Some of these trees you can mine, but we're like, it is what it is.
You gotta deal with nature, you can't just ignore it. Stupid.
Ugh. We could get fish though. Fish is healthy. It's good for your ball. Asparagus. Rock. Beef jerky. Deer hide.
I only needed the
raw
rock.
deer.
I mean, you can.
Very
you can
hard
cook that.
antlers.
Hey,
Head.
thank you. This is really unnecessary.
Resin. Blood bath.
I'm putting the deer rug over here.
Okay, good. Okay, you can drop it somewhere then.
Drop it on your balls.
Okay, that's it. I'm ending the video. I'm so offended. Like, after this, I'm gonna find where he lives and his IP address. I'm leaking it on my community post. Okay, have fun.
Listen. Why are you not the height that you should be?
What? Oh, the stone.
I didn't even move the height up completely.
Oh, okay. I forgot you're a little quirky.